Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day you are watching. This is the Victory Roll Games channel. I am the storyteller, Alex Braddock, and today we are going to be checking out the brand new demo for Dispatch. This game is a story narrative game where you play as a retired superhero working at a superhero dispatch center. Quite frankly, I don't know a lot about it. I've been avoiding spoilers. I've been wanting to play this demo, and I figured why not try it out on this new channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it. In Dispatch, you play as Robert, a fallen superhero formerly known as Mecha Man. Having lost his mech suit in battle, he is recruited to join SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network, as a dispatcher. In this first section of the game, Robert has just arrived for his first day at SDN.
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
What
What kind of heroes end up here?
Oh, all sorts. Some that are tired of doing it themselves, some heroes who prefer teams.
And some that used to be called Invisibitch. Quite the eclectic roster.
Yep. We're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida.
Florida! Of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy.
Hey, speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
Bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Roy.
We gotta fist bump the bro.
All right. Good to meet you, bruh.
Likewise. So roid, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. The 2 other guys here, they go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I bust you up, and then, you got Roy. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think. Hey, you think that's why they call me Roy? Like I'm on steroids. Cause they think I'm some kind of a juice head? They think I'm not natty, bro? They think Roy's not natty.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
Whatever. I don't care.
That's, yeah, Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger. Mecha man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
Holy shit, who's this freckle-faced fuck? How How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Why you all tense? What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right, because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it,
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
Fucker. It's the powers. I could move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late that I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Chase.
Hey, if I feel another ounce of pity from you, I will run you over in a parking lot and say it was an accident. They'll believe me because it looks like I'm wearing diapers.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers. Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish, because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Alright, now we are on to reveal our heroes. Let's see what we are working with.
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate who
Will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history.
Also, sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Dude, I'm loving Chase. This is awesome. So Sonar turns into a giant bat. Has some crimes under his belt, from what I'm understanding. Looks like he's a con man. Potentially intellectual and hybrid might be some things that we need to look out for when we are playing later. Nice little statistics graph. Let's see who's next.
Flambe. He
Controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn?
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Me and Chase could get along in the workplace environment. Flambe. I hate that name. I hate the way he looks, but here we are. Once again, fire and fighter. We'll see what happens with that.
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
So with this being a demo, I would assume that this is maybe an hour into the game where we're starting. So maybe previously we meet Invisigal prior to this. Maybe in a previous cutscene where we get to talk with somebody. Who knows? But at this moment in time, all we know is that she is Invisigal with some crimes. She is a thief. She is a loner.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
Assassin for the mob. Hey, it's a shadow and assassin.
Punch up.
Carnival's strong man who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charming brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Height is 3'3". Yeah. Small dude with muscle. That's cool. Flyweight and brawler.
Malevola. Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
Wolfing down under previous crimes: assault, burglary. I can do English. Noted points of duelist and half demon.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. Bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Defender and versatile. And last but not least,
Prism, Michigan born and raised. Her power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
very interesting. Pop star illusionist. Prism. Let's keep moving on. Let's see what else we got right next.
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
This computer's older than you look. Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch. And this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Hey, team. This is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real fucking
Stuttering,
name.
bitch? You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He packing much?
No, but he's got a lot of bruises, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
Oh, I get it, your emo.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
I have been holding in laughter this entire time. Chase is one of my favorite characters, and we're just gonna see what happens. Alright. Receiving calls. In dispatch, your job is to respond to various calls from subscribers within the city of Torrance? I'm gonna assume it's Torrance. By sending heroes from your team. Hero stats, that's the stat chart that we were talking about earlier. I'm assuming that could grow throughout the game depending on how you work with each of your heroes. Your heroes will display strengths and weaknesses in the following categories: combat, vigor, intellect, charisma, and mobility. When receiving a call, you will be provided with key information to assist you in sending the best heroes to the job. So for instance, this one is from Joyce, a subscriber. My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can someone send help? So requirements are people need to climb a 40-foot tall tree to retrieve a red balloon. Don't make the child cry. So maybe a little nicer human being, superhero, whatever we're calling them in this universe, nicer person that can climb a tree. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
Okay, literally the example that we were given. Let's see what we can do here. So we need climb. So if I had to assume, it's gonna have to be mobility and maybe a little bit of charisma. Let's see who has like the bottom half of each triangle. So Coop could be good in the sense that they have mobility, but they don't have a lot of charisma. So what if we picked Sonar instead, who doesn't have a lot of mobility, but does have some charisma? Visigal doesn't have a lot of charisma. What about Flambe? Flambe is about the same as Sonar. I think in this sense, I'm going to focus on just the climbing part of this instead of the charisma part. Because if we could get it so that it's just focusing on the climbing ability, then that would be awesome. Because maybe in the future we're going to need someone that has a lot of charisma. So let's do dispatch.
Fetching a child's lost balloon is not the best application of my talents.
Okay.
Okay, well now we know.
Tell me what is.
Off-the-books assassinations.
I will take that under consideration.
Very well. Let's see what this
Mr.
one is.
Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event. Who's this Vanderstank guy?
Willem Vanderstank. Certified genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules.
I think for this one, we're going to have to go with Prism. We know she's a pop star. We know she's got a lot of charisma to her. So let's go with that one and send her out to this
I'm on my
Vanguard
way.
mission.
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday.
Today's
Proposed
Friday.
performance. It won't be sent out again until you do. Let's see how Coupe did.
Am I losing my touch?
So, okay. So, climb and charisma is all in. Okay, I see. So, the way that it goes is, seeming to me at least, is there's a climb and there is a secondary ability that is less important. So in this sense, the gray makes a circle that this little knob will bounce around in, and if it lands inside of your hero's statistics, then you succeed on the mission. But if you do not, it does not land inside of it, then it will not. Interesting. Okay, so of course we figured Coupe was not the best bet for it, but now we are aware of how the system works, so we will close that. And she will be sent back to the mission. Cray Cray Bidet.
Oh my god! My bidet is spraying shit everywhere!
Okay, fix the collar's malfunctioning bidet. Difficulty medium, attempts will until lockout is 3. Let's see how this is supposed to go. We're going to start hacking a bidet. ASD to move your hacking at fix. I see, okay.
Nailed it.
There we go. So a little bit of a puzzle to get to the end, but not hard at all. It's pretty nice, though. Pretty interesting little mini game in order to hack something. I like that. Let's see what's going on.
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Two
You know who we saw at the bar
heroes
last night?
fighting
Mecha Man.
each other
And
at
it kicked
Crypto.
Flambe's ass.
Break up the brawl
That little
diplomatically
shit
if
did
possible.
not kick my ass. You did though.
We're gonna send up Punch
I
Up.
think I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
I guess he doesn't want to be
Sure thing.
part of it.
Oh, yes,
Elia?
sir.
See, this is the interesting part to me because we have a whole bunch of in the rough reveal. Golem is in a call with 2+ slots. Certain ones may grant +2 to a stat and -1 to others when he is assigned. Interesting. Okay, so he has like a special passive ability, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and send these guys out. I see fighting each other. I'm assuming it's going to have to be combat or vigor, but diplomatically, excuse me, makes me assume that it's going to have to be charisma based. So having a bunch of vigor and combat stat along with charisma gives me hope that we can pass this mission.
I used to punch
Send them
bombs in
out.
that corner. Makes you wonder if
See
the
if
best days are behind
good old
us.
Prism succeeded. There's a lot of it. And she did. She succeeded on that mission. Amazing.
Famous for seem like a loser to me.
Laugh all you want. Someday, my subconscious will live on in a chip, and your subconscious will be dead. Cringe.
Let's see what's going on.
Robbery in
We've
progress
stolen
at
boat.
the yacht club.
Pursue the thieves, so I would assume we have to do some mobility training. And return the boat in one piece, which I would assume...
No problemo.
Let's send Invisigal out. Maybe.
Me? Right, yes.
Doesn't have a lot of mobility, which I find weird.
In your dreams, pal.
I find it weird that Flambe doesn't want to go out to anything.
I got this one.
So maybe that's something
Seriously,
that I'm
don't
missing.
worry about it. I'll be so fine. I promise.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone.
Sentinel
A robot guy
Invisigal
without his
reduces
robot, I
travel
guess.
time and call cost.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you, shut the fuck up.
It's my favorite.
Flambe,
Disrupted.
you're off
Idiots are
route.
Idiots are fighting over the name Fight Man. Let's try giving them new names. Maybe that'll solve it. Oh, Prism is required for this. Interesting how there is a difference. I would assume if they're fighting over Fight Man, they're gonna want some badass names. Let's see how they did.
I'm on a roll. First round's on me tonight.
How that changed things. I guess maybe as long as it covered that much charisma, then it would have worked. Maybe if we suggested dumbass names, then they would have wanted to fight us, and then the combat and vigor stats would have came in. Okay, where's Flambe going? Why is he driving off? Retrieve a stolen boat. Pursue the thieves. Okay, we passed it. See, so we chose the right one. I think that's
Did I
pretty
do
solid.
that right?
Also, I just picked up on the voice actress. That is none other than Laura Bailey as Invisigal. That's awesome. Let's go ahead.
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Me and Flambe are gonna
You start
fight.
that fire.
Oh,
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Ugh, Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
Send someone durable to prevent further damage quick before the fire spreads. So, unfortunately, the perfect person for this would be Golem, which I think they're gonna be resting while this is going down. Let's quickly
Hey,
hit
someone's
museum
robbing the
robbery.
museum. I don't know what
See
you
what
do, man.
happens.
I just started today.
Security system has been taken over by the robbers, so if I had to assume, we need someone that's smart and avoid motion sensors and apprehend the thieves. So, Invisigal would be awesome for this as well. So let's hold off and see what things look like.
Danny the Bone Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us?
We'd educate the Bone Zone on SDN's Phoenix program and prove him wrong around the Z team. So someone with high charisma, like we've talked about prior. I think potentially
Consider it done.
Punch Up could do, because Prism does have a 4 in charisma.
All right.
I think Punch Up could do well here. I don't know how well. Oh, well, hold on. He has a 1 in education.
Okay.
She has a 2.
Ugh, yeah, fine.
Send Malvola because she's 3. We may have missed this mission, but that's okay.
This fucking
We'll
guy,
see
he
what goes
conned my ex into some tell-all exclusive.
Alright.
Hey,
Resting,
Bobby.
resting.
Here, William Vandersnake needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid. On my way.
We're going to send both of these guys out to the museum robbery because we have to avoid and apprehend, and along with security. So intellect and mobility, I'm sure, will work. That, and Invisigal can turn invisible. Therefore, you would think she can avoid motion sensors. 2 competing calls. You can only answer 1. Let's quickly do this and answer Golem. That's the one that we wanted to talk about. Actually, potentially...
Yes.
There's another person with high mobility and high vigor, at least in our team, other than maybe Malo.
Heading there.
Got 1 in mobility, 2. 1. I think I'm gonna send Golem out just because he's very durable, and I think that's gonna be a big boost. So we'll send Golem out first. There. Both of these are being saved. Send anyone else. Literally, send Sonar as security.
We're going to need you to protect Mr. Vanderstank from the Vanderstanker fan club.
Vanderstanken. Okay, that's nice. Once you dispatch your heroes, the other call will disappear. Noted. Okay. So we need to guard Vanderstank, stop the CEO's adoring fans, even Sonar, from bothering him and looking good while doing it. I think Punch Up is going to be the one to do this. We're not necessarily worried about charisma, but we are worried about vigor and combat, guarding and stopping people. Send out.
I can't do it. I need you in the field. Sorry.
That's like a real bummer, man.
How should we get around the sensors? Hack into the sense system, weave through the sensors, power through the sensors. I can hack the system. We'll go back to playing a little hacking mini game that I control by moving around.
Let's see if I can do this.
Fly through here. See what this is about. I have to hit the arrows in a certain way that is going on.
Exhibit A is back online.
See the time limit up at the top. This is interesting. At least. Ooh, and I messed it up, so it starts.
Fuck yeah.
It's active.
Today, Torrance. Tomorrow, also Torrance, probably. Like, statistically speaking.
Okay, what's going on with Sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
Sonar transforms after returning from a call. His intellect swaps with combat, and his charisma swaps with vigor until the end of the call. Interesting. So every time you send him out on a call, it's either the intelligent Sonar or it is the monster Sonar. Interesting. Wrap that up. This is not going to go well. Unless it does. Amazing.
Can I
Shout
go
out to
home now?
Mulavola for that. Wrong. Interesting.
A kid just
Alright.
robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars.
I want to track down the pickpocket and bring him home. Encourage him to turn his life around. Send out Flambe. Let's see what happens. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but that's fine. Flambe, go.
The kid should take up arson instead.
Fire's out of control. How should we stop it? Use the hose to extinguish the fire. Smother the flames. I think that's going to be a vigor question. So we're going to just use the body to smother the flames and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Okay. So from what I'm understanding, this portion is when you select something, it picks a stat, and then it picks a base total. So 4 is the base, and as long as my hero beats that total, it is going to pass. So in that instance, Golem passed, which was amazing. Let's answer scroll here.
We've encountered these thieves before.
Got some more thieves. Compile and cross-reference past cases for this art crime ring. Track down known members to find their hideout. Well, the bad part is, don't really have an intelligent person anymore, because now they're a monster. Let's hold off on this one. I think I want to send Coop over there because they are, or Coupe, excuse me, because they are in fact a intelligent person. But Prism is not that much of an interesting person for this one because they don't have intellect, and to track them down, I would assume you have to use mobility. So we're gonna hold off until some heroes come back to us. Let's go ahead and start this one off. Ooh, this isn't good. Yeah, just failed it. Just failed it.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to shake that one off, punch up. It's okay. Let's, alright, let's see what we got going on here. I hate to send Invisigal out with everybody, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do. On point. In 2+ slot calls, if placed in the first slot, Coop gains +1 combat. Placed in the second, she gains +1 mobility. So let's make sure she goes in the second slot.
Sharp as my knife.
And we're gonna go Invisigal there. So let's just hope that works.
Kinda nice.
I don't know if it will, but oh, here we go. What if
How long was the
Flambe do
last
this time?
dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
Guy was here for
How the
2
fuck
days?
did that happen?
I set this car on fire.
You set...
Very flammable. He is sold.
They caught the kid, but have no idea what to do with a 12-year-old thief. Well, we're not gonna have Flambe escort them home. We could possibly have him give him a pep talk, but I don't think that's gonna go well. I think we have a better chance of escorting him home with Flambe, so let's go escort him home, see what happens. Oh boy. And mobility. And we have a 3, which means we pass. Okay.
So fucking effortless, too.
Okay.
On fuego.
What did you do? On fire. After success, Flambe gains +1 combat, +1 mobility. This effect stacks. All boosts reset after a failure. Okay. So he likes to be doing better and better missions. I don't mind it. We have one more last mission of the day, I'm going to assume. Let's see if we passed it. This one was the one that was kind of rough. Okay. We do. We have 100% success rate. Amazing.
Over this or what?
Okay. Close. Your hero has leveled up. Access your hero database by clicking on this icon. Navigate to the new upgrade tab, which is up here. Every rank up earns your hero a skill point. They're used for increasing stats. Use the plus next to a stat to spend a skill point. Once you confirm, you can't go back. Alright. Well, I don't find Invisigal very charismatic. I do like her mobility skill a whole lot, though. Her mobility is quite good. But I could also round her out with some charisma. I think I'm just going to make it so that she's not a 1 in charisma. You don't have to make choices right away, but don't forget to check the hero database. When sent alone, Invisigal reduces travel time and call completion time. Okay, so she likes to be a lone wolf. But yeah, I'm just gonna round her out with this. I know this is just a demo, so this is gonna go pretty fast. This may only be the one day that we play, and if that's the case, then so be it. But I want to round her out just because I think it'll be nicer to do that. Ooh, another call.
Alright, I'll snitch. Just cut me a deal, okay?
Ooh, we found the stolen art ring. Let's see what happens. Hideout is well guarded, which means we're gonna need a lot of combat. Stealth and use of surroundings will be key in taking them down. Okay. So maybe we won't go with Gollum. Though... It's him. Interesting. Slots there. We're gonna put Malvola in. And... Stealth and use of surroundings. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Though mobility is not high with
I'm doing it.
Fuck yes.
Be cool.
Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna go. We're gonna go Sonar as monster form and Malvola. She could open portals and sneak around the place. So we'll see what happens.
Find my keys. We're good.
Answering that call. Two of them just got back. Coupe just got back as well. We'll see what goes down here in just a second. Oh, and there's been a complication, which we kind of figured was going to happen. There's a lot of thieves in this hideout. How should the team approach? If we protect the art, they're probably going to want a vigor test, but if we capture the thieves, they're probably going to want a mobility test. Let's just hit capture and see what happens. I have a strong feeling they're going to fail because it's mobility, but it could be combat. It's mobility. But they still powered through it.
I'll say it. I really feel like I don't get enough credit around here.
Good. Okay. And there's been another thing. Let's quickly open up this. Yeah, and I love how she can be mobile. So we're gonna up her mobility. What's this? Slightly higher success rate when sent together. Okay, so Malvola and Sonar are developing synergy together, which means they have synergy level 1. Okay, amazing. Haven't figured out Invisigal's synergy yet, which if I had to guess, Invisigal and Coupe like being together, but I could be wrong. But for sure, Malvola and Sonar like being together with synergy. Interesting. Ooh, that's not... Let's close it out. Alright, let's answer this one. Oh boy.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up, aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned. Yeah, nice try, dude. I'm not going anywhere. Except Grannies.
Okay, well, I guess Invisigal's going to Granny's.
Tell whatever fucking loser that needs us that I'm on my way.
Okay.
Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap-in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see what this is about. Oh? Oh, okay.
You're Mega Man. You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beep and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. This has been Dispatch. I have been Alex Braddock from Victory Roll Games, and if you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for more content, and let me know when this game comes out if you want to see more gameplay from it. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.